Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. Today we're going to do these two snowflake molds, and then after I make those, I'm going to put them into these other molds here that are going to make a ornament like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I've got my resin mixed up. It's my Janshun. I'm going to use some of this Resiner's black laser black glitter to put in the snowflakes. I've sped this part up so you didn't have to sit there and watch me do all that, and it takes a lot of time to do that. I'm just putting the glitter in there and stirring it up, and then we're going to pour it in the snowflakes. See how pretty that looks? I love that glitter because it's got all different kinds of colors in there. Whenever you're pouring in these, be very careful because they get real fragile. There's a lot of things that could get in them. I pour with my left hand and work with my right hand. I am right-handed though. Right now what I'm doing is getting it into all the little nooks and crannies, getting them out of there so that hopefully there won't be any bubbles in there. Because one bubble in the wrong spot can make one of the snowflakes fall apart. And now I'm just opening it up so I can get them down in there. And using my little micro brush to get in there to try to make sure there's no bubbles. And just make sure if you do that, don't scratch your mold. If you push too hard, you will scratch your mold. And since I have a little bit too much of the resin on there, I'm using a paper towel and I'm just dabbing it off, as you can see. That way it will take the unwanted off and I won't have a lot of cleanup before I get ready to put it in that other mold. That just takes off the spare resin. Well, I'll be back to you on demold, and then we'll put it in the other one. Well, I'm back. It's demolding time for this. As soon as I get them demolded, I'll put them in the ornaments and mix up some resin, and you can see me. Oops, I broke it. See, I told you about those bubbles. That is notorious. That one mold is notorious for getting bubbles in it. But that's okay, because it looks like it doesn't even have a bubble, or didn't even come apart. Well, I've mixed up my resin. It's the Janshun again. I put a little bit of this blue in here. Not very much, just enough to make it look a little bit bluer. You won't really be able to tell once it's in the molds. It'll look kind of clear, but that's okay. But you see how I pour it slowly. And remember, this is sped up quite a bit. I pour it in slowly, and then I use my stick to stop the stream when after I'm poured. See how I did that? It was kind of quick. And then I'm just pushing them down so they don't float. And I've used, I'm trying to get the bubbles out there now. And I put a little too much in there, so I'm using that same trick I used earlier with the paper towel by cleaning it up. And I'm trying to get all those bubbles out from underneath it. Spraying it with some isopropyl alcohol, 91%. Okay, it's time to demold. Let's see how easy it comes out of there. That's not bad at all. That looks pretty good. I hope you can see it as good as I can. Let's get the bigger one out. I like that one as well. I need a little cleanup on it, but it's not bad at all. It's nice and shiny and you can see right through it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe, share, and like button. It really does help my channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.